So, like I was saying, unless you've been under a rock and you don't know what's been going on with Dwayne Keefe D. Davis murder trial, I will update you very quickly. Uh, this is the guy that's wrote the book and went on a press run about the book, uh, claiming that he was in the car the night Tupac got killed, right? So him going around bragging about that and telling that story got him indicted, and now he's awaiting trial in Las Vegas Metro Police Department, Cook County, waiting to be either released or start trial of February 2026. Now, now, for a long time, people have been fed this. Excuse me. People have been fed this myth or urban legend that Orlando Anderson killed Tupac, and this story originated from Reggie Wright Jr., who the night of when Tupac got shot in Suge, he was able to inform his father within the hour, despite how he's trying to change the time right now. And I will prove to you tonight that his father uh, uh, consistently said it was an hour, not 3, 4 hours. This guy's changing up his story now because he's under a microscope, and now that um, the defense is alleging that he was behind or orchestrated the murder of Tupac Shakur. He's trying to backtrack a lot of stuff out here. Now, tonight, I'm going to do the deepest dive you ever seen on this Tupac joint. And by the time I'm done with this, you should have a good idea who has done this. So please share this video. Anybody, since the nigga, oh yeah, something else I got to do. Something else I got to do real quick. Oh. Yeah, send this out to people right now, please. Anybody you know that loves Tupac, because he's trying to say to us, he's trying to use reverse psychology. If you watch my show, then you don't love Tupac. And I'm saying this stuff because I don't love Tupac. I'm just here to muddy it up. I hate Tupac, and y'all hate Tupac for watching me. This is what the dirty Compton pig that Tupac fired himself before he died is telling us how we feel about Tupac. Okay. So, where do I begin? Let's see. Now, if you think that you're going to convince people that come in your comments and say that you're scared or you're nervous, that they don't love Tupac because they can see with common sense what people like myself and others can see that you're involved in this allegedly, right? Now, I wish I didn't have to say allegedly because I wasn't there, but I have to say allegedly because legally I have to say allegedly, as well as I need to put up this copyright disclaimer right now because I'm going to use some content to prove my theory through research and as well as to criticize and comment, as well as news report, because I am a journalist. And then in my investigative journalism, I will be showing y'all some research by using a lot of the content that I'm about to use under fair use. So, as you know, at this time, I will copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair uses of use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. That's what you call memorization for your legalization. You know what I'm saying? When you out here doing a demonstration on corrupt cops, yeah, or corrupt drug dealers, corrupt security guards, you know what I mean? And parole officers. So just for the AI, let me just put that up there again and read it again. So when the AI comes through this, they know that I am using this under fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use of use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit education or personal use to dollar free or fair use. You know what I mean? It make me get like twisted in here, spitting it all fast. All right. So after I finish roasting this pig, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all, all the Muslims in here, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to eat pork tonight. Because that's what we eat. We eating pig tonight. Dirty Compton pig. All right, we're gonna let them soak in some vinegar first, right? So as you know, if you are in tune with this goofball who tells on himself that he uses reverse psychology to uh to try to discredit people like myself, like me. I'm a snitch, according to him, right? But never did he could put up all types of paperwork and everything, but I don't know why he's having a problem pulling up this trial that he said I snitched in, getting the pre-sentencing agreements and all that stuff, and find out who the real co-defendant was, which wasn't me, and see what their statement was, and then or forget all that. Just post the paperwork, the trial, before you call me a snitch. You're just going off of you nut eating people out here trying to get famous off of my hard work. But I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to call me whatever you want. But it ain't going to dispel the fact that you, my friend, hands are very, 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 very dirty. And you're very complicit in what happened to Tupac Shakur. Now, let's get this started, right? You said prove that you had something to do with it. All right, let's do that, right? And hopefully somebody called the Las Vegas Metro Police Department or Keefe lawyer or the investigator and told them to tap in. Because I'm going to give them enough information right now to make them kick your goddamn door. Okay? How about that? How about I'm gonna give them enough tonight to kick your door in. And then you sit into oh, y'all think I'm scared? I'm not scared. Oh, you scared, brother. We heard when they knocked on your door and you almost jumped out your chair. You can't even move. You almost jumped right out your chair. We all seen it. We seen it, brother. You was scared to death. And John had to cut it. You know what I'm saying? You was, yes, he was terrified. You seen it, right? Somebody knocked that nigga was like, scared to death. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. But you trying to convince us you're not scared? Okay, buddy. Right? Well, the good thing is that you keep talking, right? The good thing is that you keep talking, right? So now to the Las Vegas Metro Police Department Homicide Division. We out here in the YouTube universe and in the world don't fault y'all for not recognizing that the guy that y'all got helping y'all is the guy that allegedly is around behind the murder of Tupac Shakur. Right? Now, to Las Vegas Metro Police Department, right? I need y'all to understand this, right? There were several people involved in this orchestration of Tupac's assassination. It wasn't just one person. This thing goes long, far, and deep, right? Now, tonight, I'm not going to bring in the East Coast connection fully, all right? I'm just going to say that allegedly, I believe in my heart of all hearts, I do believe that Diddy made the the offer for Tupac and Suge to Keefe D. I believe that, right? Now, it's alleged, but I believe it, right? I believe that Keefe D went to Reggie, allegedly, told him what Puff offered him, and Reggie made it happen for a cut. Now, allegedly, now we know that Reggie and Keefe D have a long history. He didn't just meet this dude, you know, in the YouTube universe. Allegedly, they even sold drugs together, right? They both were from Compton. Keith, we know clear as day Reggie Wright Sr. knows Keefe D family, right? Because when whatever happened when Tupac got shot, his father ran right over to Keefe D house and said nothing better not happen to Reggie. Why would something be happening to Reggie? He's just security. Why would you be threatening that man's life for any reason when he is just security, right? Daddy, right? Nigga one. That's just something for you to think about. How did Reggie father know to go to Keefe D's house and threaten him in regards to Tupac, right? And then also keep in mind, Reggie was the one that called his father and told him it was, he even gave him down to it was Orlando Anderson within the hour. And here we are 30 years later, still 28 years later, whatever it is, trying to figure out who killed Tupac. But Reggie knew that very night. And his daddy said so. Now,